So Federal Bank is a leading private sector bank in India. We are headquartered out of Kerala. We have today 1,250 branches, less than 600 of which in Kerala, about 650 of them outside Kerala. Huge customer base, a large number of ATMs, a leading private sector player, offering the full services that we offer to our customers, starting from retail customers to small and medium enterprises, mid-corporates and large corporates. Our entire philosophy is built on digital at the fore, human at the core. What we really mean is that we will be at the forefront of offering all the digital technologies that a customer needs, whether it's mobile, internet, for corporates, whether it's transaction banking, we will offer all that. But we pride ourselves on the fact that at the core of it, our branches are there to provide the warm human touch that we are known for, the relationship banking that we are known for. So this combination of digital at the fore and human at the core is what we pride ourselves on, and we strive to deliver that to the customers. From a customer experience standpoint, customers today are extremely demanding. They expect banking services to be like Swiggy and Uber, and those kind of services is what they want. Click of a button, everything should get done, and life should be thing, which is great. That is really, and that puts us on the edge, and that makes us having to innovate more and more. So we did some work over the last 1 year to kind of ease the account opening process for a customer, because one of the pain points for a customer has been, how quickly can I get an account open? Why should I struggle so much for banking to open a banking account? So we did something using again Finical's kind of services, the FI, the Finacle Integrator services extensively, and we did 2 products: instant account opening, where the customer walks into a branch and in 10 minutes his entire account is opened. Obviously, we've been helped immensely by the eKYC facilities that UIDAI offers. But that allows us to authenticate the customer, get the account open, give him a pre-open kit which consists of a debit card, a checkbook and anything else that he needs. He can instantly download his mobile banking application and start transacting, all in a span of about 8 to 10 minutes, and it's over and done with. Now that happens when a customer comes to a branch, but we realize that not all customers walk into a branch. So we said, what can we do to make sure that we can do this at the customer's site? And so we have the same proposition, but on a tab. Again, the customer relationship officer walks into maybe an Infosys, and customer is willing to open the account. The entire formalities is done on the tab. Again, the account is opened instantly, and it's all done with. Both of these have eased the entire process of account opening, and have only been possible because we've evolved to a stage where we use Finacle 10, which provides a whole range of these services. So these are just examples of, a couple of examples of where we've picked up what is important to a customer, used the capabilities that technology offers, marries the two, and give it to the customer. For Federal Bank, using APIs to deliver to customer delight is a very critical ingredient in our entire digital strategy. So we use APIs extensively in various forms, but I can probably talk of a more recent example that we've done with the cross-border remittances. So Federal Bank is a leading player in the cross-border remittances space. About 15 to 16% of India's remittances are actually processed by Federal Bank. And these are instant real-time credits that we need to offer to customers. They're not willing to wait for any time for it. So we use APIs extensively for that, but we've taken that further to now go into developing, using that as the kind of base. We are now working further with 2 products that we've delivered recently on that. One is using blockchain, and the other is using UPI, which is the United Payment Interface that NPCI has launched. Both these offer the customer the convenience of quick and effective payments, efficient payments, secure payments, and are able to cater for large volumes at small ticket sizes. The underpinning kind of platform for all of them has been that API, and that's why we were recently awarded the API Innovation Award at the Finacle Forum in Mysore for using that. That's one example of where we've used APIs extensively. The other example I can give you is our partnership with fintech partners. So, for example, we have a partnership with Google, where on Google Pay, we provide personal loans. This is just about ready to go to the market shortly. But the whole proposition of using Google Pay is that the customer comes onto the platform, literally at the click of a button, he's able to get a loan, provided it's pre-approved, and we have certain criteria around that, but he gets a loan. and that loan is processed instantly and instantaneously. So the customer ID gets created, the loan gets created, the disbursement happens all instantly, and all of this has been possible only through API. So the point I'm really making is, APIs are not in and by themselves what we focus on. We look at what is the use case that we have, what is the customer proposition we want to deliver, and working backwards from there, then we look at what APIs we need to deliver against that. More recently, we opted for the Finacle Treasury product. So we had a standalone product elsewhere, but we had to kind of move. It was a standalone technology solution for Treasury. Clearly, there were risks involved, there were capability issues, there were a lot of things. So we chose Finacle Treasury. And I'm really happy to say that just this, in January, we went live with one segment, which is the domestic treasury segment. And on 2nd of April, actually, we went live with the Forex treasury segment. In both these instances, what has really stood out for me is the ability and willingness for both partners to come together to find solutions that can deliver for the customers, for the bank, for the employees of the bank. For us, it's not a vendor-client relationship. We don't see it that way. We look at it as a partnership. So this relationship started probably much before my time in Federal Bank, 2006, if I recollect right, when we moved to the core banking solution that Finacle offers. I can personally relate to the fact that in the last 3.5 years that I have been with Federal Bank, two things that I have worked extensively with the Infosys team on. One was the Finacle 7 to 10 migration, which we did in October of 2016. A huge amount of effort between two parties, a huge amount of effort across the two organizations, and something that we managed, touchwood, quite effectively. I see it more as a partnership that is looking at opportunities to improve the client experience and therefore enhance the revenue of the bank, enhance the return. So it's a partnership rather than a vendor-client relationship.